All right. Yeah, I was going to talk to him first. Okay. Turn it around. Hi, everybody. This is Linda. And I was asked to show this layout that I did a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago. Anyway, it didn't get put in a video. There is some new things going on with Facebook, and the live videos are not going to be kept after a certain date. So we'll need to do, I'm going to have to download them to YouTube to keep the videos so that you can go back and watch them when you're ready to do them. Hi, Bonnie. And so, but a couple things I wanted to tell you. This is celebration time. This is a great time to get stuff because you get free things from Stampin' Up. So if you have not ordered or you've got your orders sitting there and you can't wait to get your free stuff, you only have a few more days. Friday is the last day. It's the 28th it ends. The other thing that ends that is a really super great promotion, and this is what attracts most people because I always like to save money. I don't know about you, but on my craft supplies. But they're having a sign-up promotion for $99, but you get like $200 and some worth of product. They'll give you a set. You get to choose 2 sets of markers, and you get $125 worth of product. Plus, they even throw in a free, just to try it out, paper pumpkin. If you've never done paper pumpkin, it's a great thing where they send you, it's a monthly subscription thing, and they send that to you every month. And if you'd love to, if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to have you on my team. I have a great team. There's like no pressure. If you want to just buy stuff for yourself, that's fine. If you want to do business, that's fine. There are so many things that are available to you on the website for the demonstrators. So just wanted to give that plug in that you have till the 28th of this month, which is now almost over, to take advantage of the sign up for demonstrator for $99 and get all this product for free, and then you get a 20% discount after that too. So it's a great deal, and there's no pressure. If you there is a minimum every 3 months that you have to go ahead and put in, but if you don't make the minimum, you just drop, and you don't have to return the stuff or anything. You just drop. So it's not a bad deal, and it's fun to try it out, and it's really nice to get a 20% discount on your craft supplies. So just thought I'd throw that plug out there since we're kind of down to the wire here and there's only a few more days. All right, so for this layout that I'm going to do today, one of the ladies, Margie, I believe, asked me if I would do this, show it to her again. I've showed it in some videos, but apparently I didn't show how I did it. This is another thing that's really cool about being a demonstrator, is once a month we're given a layout design with not just cards. If you're a card maker, there's tons of card things to do, but they're also doing a layout design once a month so that you can use that design and show your customers how to use that design. And this was one of the monthly scrapbook challenges patterns that they put out for us to use. And so I'm going to go ahead and show that to you today. All right. Oh, the connection, it says, is really slow, but I'm going to go ahead and just turn myself around and we'll get busy doing our stuff. Okay. So this is the cute little layout that I was going to that I've done a couple weeks ago, but today I'm going to use the other paper that is on Celebration. It's one of the free packs. This was the mushroom paper, and that was a free pack if you spent $60. And then there is a mushroom stamp. Let me show you that. There is a mushroom stamp, and there's a punch that you can get that will, here's the stamp. Now this you have to purchase, but if you, like I said, you spend $60, you get this really pretty paper for free. And let me show you this paper. You get, I don't know how many, you get like 3 or 4 of each design. And of course they're double-sided, and they got these cute little mushrooms on them and different things. And I love this one because it has the wood grain to it. I think you must get like 4. And then this was my favorite. I only have 1 sheet left of that because I love that so much. I've been using it a lot on cards, and you can tell I used it on this layout as well. So that was this one that I did. Now today I'm going to use the fruit paper, which is this super cute paper. I just love it. It's called, I don't know if it's called mixed fruit or what it's called, but isn't it pretty? It's got this, and then of course you got the back side. So there's lots of designs, oranges, pineapples, and you can see I've been busy cutting out some pineapples for the demonstration today, but there's melons, there's kiwi, there's, you think of it, they have it. Here's some oranges, some apples, there's pears in here. What else is in here? There's just a ton. Bananas, I believe, is also in here. So many pretty things. So let me get this out of the way for a moment. And so this is what, hi Chris, it looks like you keep coming on. You must have I have a slow connection today for some reason. And so maybe that's part of the problem. So I've already pre-cut some of my little shapes out of the fruit paper that I'm going to use today for this layout. And so I'm going to do the same, absolutely the same design, except I might change my photos a little bit. So you can see on this page I have a 3x3 and a 3x4 photo, and then on this really pretty page I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra photos. This one I also did a cute little thing with. I did a little pull out where you could either add a photo or you could do some journaling if you didn't want people to see what you journaled. So that's just a fun little extra technique that I did on that. And yeah, I don't know what happened to that video because I know I showed it, but anyway, we couldn't find it, and that is how things go when you're dealing with Facebook. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I need my base pages. So I'm going to go ahead and take some complementary colors. I'm picking this green, and then of course I'm going to layer it on white. Now if you noticed on the pink one I had a really thin little border. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and take my green paper, and I'm going to gut the paper. And when I say gutting the paper, what I'm talking about is I'm going to take out the middle of the paper, and I'm going to use that for a lot of my photo placement cards. I want to have a little border on those that match. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut about an inch in. And I love this because when you're cutting with this, you just line it up on this inch side right here. And then I'm going to go down just an inch here to start it. And then I'm going to cut all the way down to the inch over here. So let's go ahead and cut down. And then I'm going to stop right at the inch. And when I get done cutting this, I already did one, so I'm not going to do 2 of them, but I wanted to show you how to gut your paper. So then I'm going to bring this back up to that inch. I'm going to close this again. Bring this up. This should be already at my inch. Bring this all the way up to the 11, if that's on your cutter, or an inch down. And then I'm going to turn my paper again. Line it up to the 1 inch. And bring it down to that 1 inch here, and then I'm going to turn it again and go up to the 1 inch. And what that does is give me, oops, I didn't cut that all the way through, so let's go ahead and grab my scissors, or maybe it'll just pop off. There we go. Nope, I'm going to need my scissors. What that does is it's going to give me a 10 by 10 piece of cardstock that I am going to use for my photo placement cards. Okay? So this isn't even going to show because I'm going to put my white paper over the top of it. Now I want to cut my white paper, so I'm going to cut that. I want it at 11.5. Line that up, cut this little piece off here. I'm going to discard this, but I'm keeping it because it's the perfect size. It's a half an inch for little sentiments or whatever, or even little journaling things. So I always keep these cute little strips just because I know I will use them later. And then this one, I'm going to cut at 11 3/4. So I'm only going to take 1/4 inch off of this. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when I put this, let's get my cutter out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. When I put this down, I'm going to have the white go all the way to the end of this piece of paper here. So I want 1/4 inch on each side. See what I'm talking about? And the reason why I got it, so I have this, is just to keep it stable. I want a good stable surface for my white paper. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put some adhesive right along the edge here of this. And this is such an easy and fun layout. And I'm really excited because there's another layout challenge that they put up for us to share with our customers, and I can't wait to try it out with some different papers that I have. Okay, so, all right, let's see. I got that kind of on the edge there. I'm gonna line this up. Now I want this all the way to the end, and I just want 1/4 inch on the top and the bottom. Let's pull that up a little bit because that's gonna stick. Yay! Yay for stick, but not quite yet. I want it to line up first before I get it all stuck down. I hope this is making sense, but I think once you do it, you'll kind of get the idea. And I like this so I can kind of line this up, even though I can't seem to get it to get straight here for me. There we go. All right. And then I have just 1/4 inch all the way around for a border. So this will be one side, and then I already pre-did the other one. And so I have my other side here. Whoops, there goes my part of the where I got. So these will line up. I know it's a small window, so these will line up like this. So it's going to go all the way across my page. So there's no border on this side. Now you can make it with a border if you want a border. It's completely up to you. So let's start with the first page. And the first thing I'm going to do is pick out some papers from the fruit paper. Now I'm doing this like all the way through to show you how I did it. The only thing I prepped was I pre-cut some of the shapes out of this fruit just to make it so it would go a little quicker. Okay, so I need my cutting thing again. What did I do with it? Here it is. Couldn't have gone too far because I haven't been too far, so that's a good thing. All right, so I'm going to need, let's see. I am going to need a couple 3x4s. So I'm going to cut this I want it to go this way. So I'm going to turn it because there is a right and a wrong on this. If you can, well, I suppose not really, but all the strawberries are going down. So I'm going to go ahead and do this so that I have this going this way. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this turn it and cut this at 4. Going this way. And I'm trying to think what fruits do I really want in this and how I want it to look. Kind of like all those oranges in there too. So I might turn it this way because I want to get more of those oranges in there. So you got to kind of look at your paper and what is going to be showing on your page. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 4. Let's see, I'm going to cut this at 4 inches. Okay. Oops. And there we go. And then I'm going to cut this in half at 3 inches, and that's going to give me my first 3x4 grouping. And then I'm going to do it. Now this is a 6x2 inch, which I can use for a card or maybe another layout. So I'm going to keep it. And I just put it on the other side. And I need one more of these fruit designs. I'm just going to go through all my fruit here to see if I can find another one. I did have them all laid out, but then when I went through them with you guys, I kind of mixed them all up again. And so here we go. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn this so that it's up to the 4. I'm going to cut this here like this, so I have 2 inches here that I can use for something else. And then I'm going to cut this at 3 inches. So now I have, again, I have 2 more of this fruit paper, which I'm going to use for my thing. Now I think I want some red in there, so I'm going to grab one of the apple papers. I'm just going to use the red side just to bring in the red from here, but you can make your design any way you want. Now this isn't going to matter much because unless I was going to use the apple side, which I'm not planning on using. I could make an apple one, but I'm not going to today. I'm just going to do fruit salad today. So, but I do want to make the paper. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to cut this like this 4 and leave 2 inches. That way my apples are going up and down for a card that I might want to use later. And then I'm going to turn this way and cut it at 3. So I'm going to need 12 of these squares. So I got my 2 reds. Now I think I want a yellow in the mix, or maybe an orange. I got an orange here. So let's use this orange up because it's just such a pretty color. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 4. And then I have this really pretty piece for something else. And then cut this at 3. So that gives me a couple oranges. And actually, you know what? I am going to use this one and this one for some tags. If you remember on the other layout, there was some tags. Let me grab the other layout here. I had some little tags hanging down here, so I'm just going to use these scraps for my tags. I love using up everything for my projects. All right, so let's see. I want a yellow. And I think I want a green too. So let's go ahead. This, you can see I cut out some kiwis for this. I'm going to go ahead and cut this like here. I'm going to cut this at the 3 actually because I want this going up and down and not the other way. So there we go. So there's my green. And then I want a red. So let's, or I got a red, I want a yellow. Let me find a yellow. There's a yellow here. And there's another yellow. And then there's this yellow here. All right, so I think I'm going to do, this one I'm going to do like this. Go to the 4. Cut this down. And then across. Sorry, I could have pre-cut all of this, but I am doing it as we go. So you're actually seeing the whole, how it is. I think I want these to go across. So I'm going to go at 3 inches and just cut this one at 3 and 4 inches. Like I said, you can randomly do this however way, whatever colors that like make you excited or fun, are being fun. So why don't I go ahead and do my photo placements. So I am going to do the little title, and I don't know if you noticed that on this. There is a title area, and let me show you this. This is another freebie. I love it. This is perfect for scrapbooking, but it is also good for card making because it has all these words will fit in there, but it is really made for scrapbooking. And it's called Documenting the Day, and it is one of the freebies that's only good until Friday with a $60 purchase. So if you guys don't miss the celebration, because it is a good deal. Whether you sign up with me or you purchase things, you're getting free stuff one way or the other. It's a great time to actually purchase. Plus, we're going to be getting a new catalog coming out, and as a consultant, you get to preview it a month ahead of time before everybody else. So that's kind of fun too. All right, so this is like a title that I could use. A perfect day, what a wonderful day. I haven't put my title on this one yet because I don't have my pictures yet, and I didn't want to put the title on it until I knew what I wanted. You could also, if you wanted to, use your Cricut and cut out your own title. And with fruit, you could use something funny about I'm going bananas over you or something. You know, who knows what you might want to do. So with your titles. All right, so I am going to cut my piece out. I want it at 5. This will be the title part, and I want a border. So this will be 5.5 by 2.5. So let's go 2.5. Save the most paper. By 5.5. And that'll be my title, and I think I'll use that scrap there for that. Then I'm going to use, then I'm going to need a 3 by 4, so I'm going to do it a 1/4 inch more just to give it a little border. So a 1/4 by quarter. Would I get more out of this way? Not sure, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Maybe I will. Let's see. 3. Let's see if we can get 3 1/4. Yeah, I think I might get more this way. So I'm going to do 3 1/4 like this. And then I'm going to do 4 1/4 this way. That way I'm not wasting any paper, and I'm going to have plenty of extra paper there. So I want a 1/4 inch bigger for my photo. These are photo placement cards. All right, and then let's see how big this one is. I think this might be 4 1/4. Oh, I love it when things work out. And instead of the 3 by 3, I think I want a 6. So I'm going to go 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So that's for a big photo. But I still need, let's see if I can get one out of this one. I got 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I need one more of these. Wow, I can almost get it out of just one of the whole thing. And I still have this gutted piece here that is the 10 by 10 that fell off. And so this one, I just need a tiny little piece. Let's see if I can even do it. I was going to do the 3 by 3. So I'm going to need a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm sorry, this is going to be longer because usually I prep everything ahead of time, but because I was asked to do this video and show people how to put it together, it is going to take a little longer. Okay, so for my title, I cut this strip here, so I want it 1/4 inch smaller. So it is going to be 5 1/4. Little scrap there by 2 1/4. Okay. So we're cutting that in half. And now this is going to fit perfectly. Look at how cute that looks in there. And that I'm going to use for my title. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put on there yet. So we're just going to set that aside. I might adhere it since I know that's what I'm going to use it for. So let's go ahead and just put some adhesive on that here. And there we go. And center that. Okay. Put that aside. I think we're all done except for the little tags. And I'm going to wait on those until I actually get my layout more done. So let's go ahead and start with the first page. This is the fun part. We get to start laying down things and making it look so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use an orange one first and put it over here, and then have my fruit here, and then I want a red one, I think, right here. So I'm just lining it up right now so that they look nice. Isn't this fun? I love it. Okay, and so now I want another fruit here. Okay, yep, that looks about right. Perfect. And then I'm going to put this pretty yellow here. And I'm going to do another fruit over here. Wow, that is one crazy layout. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, I can adhere these down, but I'm going to just quickly show you. So now I've got my pattern laid out the way I want it. I'm going to go ahead and put my title here. Then I've got my photo that I'm going to put here and another photo here. Now I'm still following pretty much the layout. The only thing I'm going to change is some of my photos. I'm going to go to a 4x6 photo on the second page, where on the second page of this one, if you can see, they had a lot of photos they did. So, but I'm going to do something different with this one. I want less photos because I have some pictures of my granddaughter doing some stuff with fruit, and I don't have a ton of pictures. So I'm just going to do this layout with a few less pictures. But like I said, you can do it. You can change these. This is just a basic pattern. You can change these to make them your own. And that's what I love about scrapbooking. All right, so now for the decorating, and that's going to be fun because it's probably buried under here somewhere. Oh, what did I do with all of my cut pieces? Here they are, hiding underneath. Okay, so now I pre-cut out of the paper a lot of these pieces. I think I'm going to put some different things here. I'm going to have a little banana sticking out over here. Maybe a few strawberries. I like this pineapple. And so I'm going to go ahead and put maybe my pineapple here and a little strawberry there. Looks so cute. And what else do I want? Do I want a little kiwi right in here maybe? Just to pull that green in a little more. So there's this. And then I don't have photos yet for this, so I can go ahead and just use some photo placement cards to let me know that I have a 3x4 photo here and a 3x3 photo there. So this is the first page of our layout. Now, if I wanted to add a little something, I might add some twine or hemp. I know you guys got a stash of stuff. I think that kind of looks cute. I might tie that around the bottom of one of the pictures just to add a little something. Maybe put some little jewels around here. But this is layout number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside while we work on layout 2, because I am making this layout 2 a little different. If you can see, this one had all the photo spots with just one little cluster of fun here in the middle. This one I'm changing up. And I do need to give credit to my upline, Jackie, because she gave me the inspiration to do the fruit one. We had the basic pattern, and like I said, it was a challenge, and then we got to use whatever paper, and she used the fruit one, and that's gave me inspiration to do this one today for you, because I had this free fruit paper and I just had to use it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put yellow here, and then let's see what other colors I have over here to the side. I get lost. I lose stuff in my piles. I know I had a blue one somewhere. But we'll go ahead and we'll move on to green. So I'm going to put my green over here. And I've got this one I'm going to put here, yellow. I have orange, and then do a red here. And let's see if I can find that blue. Or I might have to cut me another one, but I hate to because I want to use up all my pretty papers. Let's see. Where did it go? Isn't it funny how something just like goes rogue and walks away from you? Okay, so here is the blue. So I'm just using all of those really pretty colors, and I'm not even using the fruit sides this time. I'm just using all of the pretty back sides to this. This is the pears. Love it. This is the apples. Just these back sides are just beautiful, beautiful papers that are complement so many different things. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a 4x6 photo here instead of having like 5 of the other photos. So let me put my photo placement card right here for that. And then I'm going to put a couple 3x3s right here. So I have a couple 3x3s doing right here. I think I want to move that up a little bit. There we go. Move this one down a little bit just to show those pretty colors of the underneath. And now I'm going to go ahead and decorate again. And I'm going to go ahead and tuck a little pineapple under here. And a couple little oranges maybe. Where do I want to put those? Maybe a pineapple here. Have an orange here coming out. And maybe another little orange over here. I love it. Just so cute. And I don't think I have any more placement cards to put out. In here, no, I didn't get any more placement cards out, but that's okay. Oh, wait, they're right here. Okay, so just to show you that this is where the photo would go. Here, and then this is the photo again. And then, let's see, over on this side, I don't know if I want a banana over here, because that's yellow. Might do a kiwi. And get some strawberries up there, just in the corner to kind of decorate these a little bit. Oh, here's one with a kiwi, kind of peeking out. Could do that. Have my strawberry. Maybe put another little strawberry here. And there's that cluster. And so the only thing that's missing now from this page, besides the fact that I haven't adhered it down yet, is those little tabs. So now I got to pick some colors for that, and I think I want yellow and orange and red. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my scraps up, and we'll go ahead and cut these. This one is a little thinner. This tab is going to be probably about, I'd say it's about 1 inch, but it's a little longer. So I still have this really cute little piece. I think I want that one with the inside. And so I'm going to make that about 2.5 inches, maybe 2 3/4. Let's make it 2 3/4. And so now I'm going to do this thin one right here. And then I'm going to do an orange one that's going to be fatter. And I don't want it 2 3/4. I think I want it 2, maybe 2 1/2. There's that right here. And then I'm going to take just a little piece of this red. And I think I'm going to have this a full inch. Oh, I'm kind of off, aren't I? Sorry. So I cut this a full inch. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of overlap this like that. And then I'm going to dovetail those. And there you go. There is our beautiful layout. So there's just so many things that you can do with this layout pattern. And I just thought it was so cute, just using 6x6 papers, which is really fun. So thanks for joining me today. I know this was a little bit longer than I intended it to be, but thanks for joining me. And you guys know how to do dovetails. I'll just show you real quick on one. This is how I do my dovetail. I cut up the middle, just about a 1/2 inch, and then I go in from this corner, cut, and in from this corner, and cut. And it usually gives me the perfect dovetail. There you go. All right. Thanks for joining, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.